Hey, today I want to make a video about a service that I use since now about 3 years. It's a service that is probably known by most freelancers that works online, and it's Fiverr. I'm a voiceover artist, and this is why I'm using Fiverr, because I offer those services online. And basically, what Fiverr is a great idea. The principle is that it's a service that put in connection clients and service provider. So for example, in my case, customers can go scroll into the voiceover artist on Fiverr, maybe find me, see my profile, what do I offer, listen to my demo, and if they are interested, they can contact me. We can talk to each other. I can send them a quote, and if they agree, we work together. The great thing about this is that when I start to do the job, even if it's a customer that I totally don't know, I'm sure to be paid at the end because the customer already paid Fiverr. And the customer is sure to receive something or get refund because I will not get paid before I send the project and they accept it. So it's a great way to do things with customer that can be very far away from your home and to be sure to be paid and for them to be sure to get what they paid for. So it's a win-win. It's great. But there is some shady part. The first one, and that one, I get used to it and I accept it after some time. It's a 20% fees. So if I charge $100 to a client, they keep $20. Well, $20 to get me a job, that's fine. Now if I quote for $2,000, yes, in the end, they will keep $400. That's a lot, but at the same time, Fiverr have the potential to bring to me those kind of job. So, yeah, that's okay. That's still $1,600 in my pocket. That's not so bad. And I just increased my price to get what I have when I got a customer outside of Fiverr. So basically for me, it's the same thing, and it's just more expensive for the customer to pass through Fiverr. That's how things work. But yeah, that's okay, 20%. When it's not okay, it's when the shady parts come. For example, they tell me that 20% is for them to, well, keep the website on, paid for them, employees, those kind of things. Yeah, service fees. And, well, it's a business. They have to make money somewhere. That's the reason why they are there. So I totally understand that. They have to make money. But when they tell me it's to pay for example, the credit card fees, yeah, that would totally make sense. But what I don't see is that it's my customer who pay that. So, for example, if I charge $1,000 to my customer to do the voiceover, he will pay more than $1,000. He will also pay for the fees, which is strangely around 3%, the credit card fees, plus a little something. So if I charge $1,000, he will pay over that $30 to $50 in fees. And on the other hand, maybe it's none of their business, but I like transparencies. They don't know that Fiverr keep 20% on that transaction. I guess They told themselves that this fees goes to Fiverr and the rest to me, but that's not the case. Then, if there's an extra that comes up in the job, for example, you have few more lines for me to record or those kind of thing, I'll send them an extra. For example, it's $100 more. You will have to pay the $100 plus an extra fees that is more expensive than the one that you have to pay at the beginning. I don't have those fees by heart. I'm not sure if they are fixed, if they vary, but I have the feeling that if I charge him only $5, you will have to pay an extra $5 just to pay me $5. And at the end, when the customer accepts, when you accept, Fiverr ask him, and it's not me, it's Fiverr. He said he encouraged the customer to give me a tip. That's the way that's presented. Well, it's great to send a tip to the guy. They keep 20% on that tip. 20%? For me, that's fine, even on the tip. But I think that the customer should know that they keep 20% on it. And they charge the customer to leave me a tip. So for example, the other day, I got a customer who left me a tip of $100, but he probably had to pay $10 to give me $100, on which they keep $20. That's a total nonsense. That's a total nonsense. And then, when the customer accepts, I don't receive my money immediately. I have to wait 14 days. If I want to get it faster, I can become a Fiverr plus something. I think it's somewhere between $30 and $60 a month. And I could get my money after 7 days if I pay a little extra, another percentage, somewhere between 1% and 5%. I don't know, something like that. If I pay something monthly. Oh, and there was something else. There's also the conversion fees. That is also hidden. And that come often when you're not in a country that pay in US dollars. So, I'm Canadian, so I have my money in Canadian dollars. Most of my customers are in Canada, but on Fiverr you have to pay in US dollar. So my client pay a conversion fees. It can be over Fiverr or it can be over their credit card company, but they pay a conversion fees. So I get US dollars that I will convert in Canadian and pay a conversion fees. That's kind of nonsense, but that's the way it works. But if the customer set its Fiverr account in Canadian, I cannot quote in Canadian. I have to quote in US dollars. So when I quote or when I chat with my customer, I always talk in US dollars. And I tend to stop saying that it's US dollars because in my hand it's common sense that it's US dollars on Fiverr. So the other day I said to my customer, it's $100 for the quote. He accept. I send the quote and he tell me, I don't understand. I receive $145 quote. You said 100. And I tell him, oh, sorry. I guess your Fiverr account is in Canadian dollars and the quote is in US. But then I made the calculation and it doesn't make sense. It should be something like $137 in Canadian. But the transfer fees, the conversion fees of Fiverr is way more expensive than the one that you would pay with your credit card. So that come up to $142. And Fiverr likes round number. So they upgrade it to 145. This is something that I don't know. So on my side, I charge $135, but the customer have to pay $145 because they have very expensive conversion fees, plus a transaction fees. In the end, they keep a lot more than 20%. Yeah. That's a bit disgusting. But there's something else. And this is the reason why I decided to make that video. A bit over a month ago, I become a Fiverr's Choice. Meaning that when you were looking for French Canadian voiceover, I was on the top of the page, and just next to my name, it was saying Fiverr's Choice, which is great. And from there, I started to have many more jobs getting in, more clients that contact me, and yeah, many more recordings. That was great. And at this point, I was really happy to pay my 20%. Oh, there's something I forget to say. When I want to get paid, I have to pay $1 to get paid. Yeah, that's just another little fees. It's just $1, but it's. When are you gonna stop to charge me fees? Okay, so more client, everything is fine. And there's a level system. So at the beginning you're level 1, then you get to level 2. To upgrade to level 2, you need to get $2,000 in sale, 20 single client, 30 orders, and then there's something else for level 3. And I was about to get to level 3. But there's also another thing, another factor that you need to have, and it's based on the success score. And the success score is simply an AI that judge your work. So nobody have control on this. It's just based on an AI. And recently my success score dropped. I don't know why. Nobody know why. They don't know why. I don't know why. But they said, well, now you're in risk of dropping to level 1. And dropping even lower on the page. So do better if you want to keep your level 2. I answer to all of my clients very quickly, in less than an hour, most of the time in less than 10 minutes. I deliver my project very fast. I promise a delivery in 7 days, but I usually deliver in the same day. And sometime in less than an hour. I deliver high quality recording. All of my customers give me 5-star reviews. I got 4-star reviews once. I've got wonderful comments like above and beyond and those kind of things. All my customers are really very happy. So I don't know what can I do better. That's what it is. And the exact reason why I decided to make that video is when I tried to contact them to get some help. Why? Look at my account. Something is wrong. Do something. I had a hard time to reach out them. Look at the back, at the bottom of the page. Find the contact us button. Bring on a huge page saying to. Look at all the things we don't really want to talk to you. There's a chatbot, very not competent. Really not. It's very a dumb robot. But you can ask that robot to talk to a human. And when you do, you try to solve the thing. No, I can do it. No, I want to talk to a human. And after some time, he tells me, okay, let me know what you want to tell to the human. I'm going to pass the message, and you will get a reply in the next 72 hours. Okay, so I left the comment, and when I left it, they said, if you want to get a quicker reply, you can become a Fiverr Plus for $30 to $60 a month, and you should get a reply faster. It also says that the service is 24/7. The thing is, why do you want even more money? Just in the last month, I paid over $750 in commission fees. That's what I paid. And even there, I'm not able to talk to someone. And they said 72 hours, but in reality, it's almost a week now, and I never get any reply. Oh, the other day, there was another freelancers on the platform that offer voiceover. That he was over me on the page, and I listened to what he have to offer because its price was so low, and it was clearly an AI. I reached out Fiverr's the same way I did for that, or no. This time I did a report. Hey, this is not legit. This is an AI. So people pay, and the description was something like real, authentic French Canadian voiceover. But it was an AI. And I get a reply maybe 2 weeks later. They said they review its account and everything is fine. Yeah, everything is fine. So it remained like that. So if they can make money on it, that's fine. So yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing about Fiverr. I will do jobs on Fiverr, but this will take me to another steps. I will develop my own website. I will offer my service by myself. I will do what I have to do to get new customers and not only rely on Fiverr. It's a platform on which I will still offer service because, well, it brings me some jobs. So for the moment, that's great. But I don't like them for their lack of transparency and the fact that they just always try to take more money out of my pocket, even if I seriously give them enough. Yeah. So I hope this was helpful. It's just to let you know if you want to buy something from a freelancer or on Fiverr, or if you want to start doing some gigs on Fiverr. Well, now you know with who you are doing business with. So I hope this was helpful. See ya.